why did you choose Austin? Like, what made the Austin scene so special that you were willing to like? Were you born in Houston?
No, I was actually born in California. Moved to
Oh,
Houston in '06.
ew.
Yeah. No. You're right. You're
Loco
absolutely
eight,
right.
just 1 8.
Yeah. No,
No, what made you move from Houston? Like, you literally left, and your mom's lives in Houston, right? Like, what
yeah.
made you like leave a city? What was so special about Austin that made
Yeah,
you like leave Houston?
absolutely, man. So there is a promotion company out here. They still go by by the name Real Music Events, but I think at this point they've now established another identity, which is the Concourse Project, which is I think like a top 10 venue in the States at this point. But like I mentioned a little bit earlier in the podcast, I always consider myself like ahead of the curve. And so Houston, even though it does have like a big dance scene, for the longest time up until recently, it was extremely stagnant. And so I was going to raves and shows not to get like fucked up or anything. Like I was passionate about the music. And so anybody else in the scene who's passionate about the music, dude, you hit this wall after a certain wall where you're like, okay, I'm tired of hearing the same big room kick, the same dubstep, the same names were coming out all the time, and I was like just yearning for something more, and Houston just wasn't having it. At this time specifically, I was like getting out of like the big room EDM scene, and I was just like really into like tech house. That was like the underground at that time. It was just like tech house. Now tech house is kind of like the main, but at that time, tech house is like was the up and coming. And nowhere in Houston, dude, could I find the tech house artist that I was looking for. And I had some friends that lived out in Austin. They were telling me about shows that were coming out and specifically real music events at this one venue called Kingdom. They were bringing out everybody I was into, man. And, you know, I soon realized that the drive isn't terrible. And like, I've kind of just found myself multiple times a month working Monday through Friday and on the weekend driving to Austin, sometimes even leaving back to Houston right after the show was done and then working the next day
You just
to
go to
catch.
Kingdom,
I would just
or
go, yeah, I would literally just go straight to Kingdom, go to the show. If I had to go back, I would literally drive back right after, or I would
jeez,
create, dude, I was a
yeah.
degenerate back then though. Or I would maybe
I did it a few
crash.
times. I had a friend that would go.